What's up guys, it's Miss Daphne Hustles. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get your book shipped in Amazon FBA. So stay tuned. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back. First of all, I just want to say I appreciate you guys' patience. It's been a minute since I created a video, but I've been getting a lot of comments on my book videos. Amazon has made a few changes, so my book videos may not add up to what you're seeing when you actually follow the process. So I just want to recreate a book video for you guys in hopes that this will alleviate a few of your concerns. So let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I did go ahead and pick up a few books for the purpose of this video. It's not many. I only paid $2 for all of them, so I'm pretty sure most of them are completely trash. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sort these and then we'll go ahead and get into it. All right guys, so the very first step I like to take is to condition and sort my books. So what I mean by condition and sort is you're going to simply just take your books, flip through it. You want to notate any write-in, highlights, markings, missing pages, anywhere damage to the cover, and you're going to sort them according to Amazon's guidelines, which is new, like new, very good, good, and acceptable condition. And I'm going to drop Amazon's book guidelines, the link to Amazon's book guidelines in the description below. So after you condition your books, you're going to sort them, and they're going to look a little bit like what I'm showing you right now, except mine are sorted a little bit different for the purpose of this video, but your books are going to end up in stacks like this according to Amazon's guidelines. So I'm going to give you a second to go ahead and condition and sort your books, and then we'll get into the next step. All right guys, so the second step is to clean the books. So in this process, we're going to be removing labels, removing any writing that we can off the books, and then just simply wiping the books down. So removing books, you can use Gooby Gone, and a Scotty Pillar. I'm going to drop a picture right here in the link below. I don't have any on hand, but I personally use a heat gun now. This is the fastest and simplest way to remove labels from your book, so I'll drop a link to this heat gun as well. So you just simply heat up the label on a book and then just take your Scotty Pillar and peel that label right off. And this gun you can use for pretty much anything that has a label. So if you do retail arbitrage or online arbitrage and they are sending you things with labels, or you're picking up things with stickers, retail stickers and stuff on them, you can use this heat gun to remove those as well without actually damaging a tag, or damage it not as bad as trying to just peel it off. Second, if you have any books with pencil writing in it, just go ahead and take an eraser and write that out of there. And erase it right out the book. If you have books that have pen marks like I showed you previously, and if your book is in like new, very good condition, I wouldn't lessen your condition all the way down to like good or acceptable just because it has a little bit of writing in it. I'm not talking about on the pages. If it have highlights and stuff like that, then sort it accordingly to Amazon's guidelines. But for example, like this book, it was just a price and a little date on the first 2 pages, so I'm going to actually leave that book in like very good condition, and I'm just going to notate in the condition section so that the seller can see that it has writing, minimal writing on the first or second page, something like that, and the buyer will actually be able to see this information, and I will show you how to do that in just a second. Yes, lastly, after you remove any writing that you can out the book, just go ahead and simply take some cleansing spray and a cloth, a paper towel, anything, and just wipe your books down. Most of these books, if you're picking them up wholesale lots or thrift stores, they have a lot of smears and smudges and just light dirt marks that will actually make the book just appear to be a lot better, be in a lot better condition if you just simply wipe it away. And this will it'll help it be presented to your customer better. I'm all about presentation, so it's just like do what you can to make the book look clean and presentable, and really it's just a sanitary thing. Just wipe your books down. They've been everywhere, and especially with COVID and everything happening in the world, just go ahead and cleanse your books before you ship them out to your customer. So that's it in this step. let's go ahead. I'm gonna give you time to go ahead and clean your books, and then we'll hop into the next step. All right, guys, so step 3 is to actually go ahead and get your books scanned into Amazon. I'm gonna scan a few different books just to kind of show you my thought process on what I choose to sell on Amazon, what I consider a bad buy, and what I choose to sell on eBay, and my whole thought process in scanning my books. So let's go ahead and hop into it. All right, guys, and if you hear any cars or background music other than the input background music, I apologize. I hope it's not too disturbing. I just have some disrespectful neighbors, so it is what it is. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and go to our Amazon app. We're going to click on the camera button at the top right corner, or you can click on app product. So I'm just going to click the camera button. This is the book we're going to show you. This book I'm actually going to sell. It was a big good pickup, so I'm going to actually show you the process so that you can understand what you're looking at when scanning in a book, and then I'll show you some other examples. So just starting off, I do not use any programs or softwares that show me the sales history or anything on books. I only use the Amazon seller app to list my products, and I do my own research, and I haven't picked up too many bad buys doing it this way, so this is just what I'm doing for now. And if I get to the point where I pick up it, start using any softwares to scan my products, then I'll make sure to give you an update on that. But as of now, I just want to be clear that I only use the Amazon app. I don't use any other softwares. So this is the first book. When you scan a book, a few listings are going to pop up. You just want to verify that you're clicking on the right one that says paperback. So sometimes it says paperback, ebook, and hardcover, stuff like that. So we're going to click on the first one. All right, so the first thing I like to look at is the sales rank, which is at the top left corner, and then the reviews at the top right corner. We're going to go down. We're going to see that Amazon is selling this. Okay, first off, so the sales rank is really good. This is very far from a million. It has 59 5-star feedbacks, and if you scroll down, we're gonna take a look at what Amazon is selling it for brand new at $15.99. There are no other FBA offers in new condition. When we go to used, it's only 12 FBA sellers, and we're only comparing ourselves to FBA sellers because we are selling FBA. We're not going to be in competition with people selling FBM. So, what you're going to do is where it says 12 FBA offers, 710. We see that the lowest one is selling at 710, right? But I'm pretty sure we could sell it for way higher than that. But the first thing you want to check is where it says gross proceeds. There's an arrow right there. Just click there. And then if you click on sell it, right here is seller fulfilled. So these will be your this will be your Amazon fees if you were shipping it out yourself. So you'll be selling the FBM. If you're selling it Amazon fulfilled, which is what this video is about, your FBA fees will be $6.97. So your FBA fees is about $7. So let's go back and see what we can sell it at. So we're gonna click where it says 12 FBA offers. We're gonna hit filter. So what you want to do is take a look at your book and determine what condition it is in. I'm selling my book as like new, so we're gonna go ahead and click prom, click on like new, and hit apply. So there's one like new offer at $11.20. I like to price my book similar to what the manufacturer price is. This one does not appear. So yeah. This one doesn't have a price, so I'm probably priced according to how Amazon has it. They had theirs at $15.99. I see one FBA offer for $11.20. Let me go back. Let's see, very good. Okay. So that means all these other offers are actually, all the other offers, the condition is in lower condition and like new. So, and then in lower condition and very good. So Amazon is selling it new for $15.99. They only have one offer for 11 something at light new. So that book will probably be gone by the time my book even hits Amazon. So I think I'm gonna shoot for $12.99 in like new condition. So once you determine what you want to sell it at, go ahead and click list at the bottom right corner. All right, so this is where things change up a little bit. They added this country of origin. I usually just click United States. So you're gonna click it once, it won't pop up for most people. So you're just gonna do it again, and there it is. I had a lot of people asking me about pictures. Amazon would pop up pictures. Guys, if that pops up on your screen, just continue to scroll down and it'll go away. Okay, so right here you're going to enter your price of what you want to sell it at. Condition, you're going to put the condition of your book. Oh, so right here you don't just scroll down, you don't have to upload any photos. The stock photos are already there, so just don't pay attention to this. Just continue to scroll down, and then you're going to make sure that you have it on Amazon. Will ship and provide customer service. Now, if you are doing your stuff FBM and you want to ship it out to your customer yourself, you're going to click this one. This video is not about that. I'm just letting you know. So this video is only strictly FBA. So we're going to leave ours at Amazon. We'll ship and provide customer service. So once you fill this information out, just go ahead and click save and finish. All right, so this is important to know because I also had a lot of comments about this. Give it a few seconds, I mean, not a few seconds, a few minutes, like I say 5 or less, for it to actually pop up in your inventory. Now it's going to say inactive and out of stock. Once you create your shipment and ship your items into Amazon, once Amazon processes your shipment, then your items will become available for purchase. Guys, do not freak out because your items are saying inactive, out of stock. Out of stock. If you are shipping FBA, they're going to say that until Amazon actually processes your items. So that's how you that's how you scan your books into Amazon. So let me just give you another example. All right, guys, so let's go back to the camera button right here. Let's scan this book. All right, so here we have, this book is ranked over 1 million. It only has 11 feedback. Amazon is still selling a book for 18 bucks. Used is going for 8. I do not use any software to tell me the sales history, but just based off of these specs, I'm not going to list it. But one thing I always like to do, just to get me engaged if people actually buying it, I always scan it on eBay. If I'm just not sure about it, to see if it's selling. It's a couple of these listed on eBay and none has sold, so that's a bad pickup to me too, and I'm not going to list it. Oh, so let me show you the one that has some writing in it, and then I'll show you how you can edit that one. So let's go back to Amazon one more time. We're going to scan this book right here. All right, guys, so here we go. This one is ranked 500 with 4-star, 401 feedbacks. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Amazon is not selling this book. They are 3 FBA offers that's selling them for brand new, and they use they're starting at $7.99. So the first thing you want to do is see how much your FBA fees are. $6.20 for this book. The lowest offer is at $7.99. So you want to figure out the condition of your book. I'm going to say my book is in very, very good condition, and it's the same book that I showed you earlier in the video that has some writing in it. But I'm not going to lessen the condition because of the writing, so I'm going to keep it at very good, and I'm going to just make those notes in the condition section for the buyer to see. So let's see if we can make any profit on this book. So we're going to click the FBA offers, hit filter. We're going to get prom, very good, apply. So we see the lowest price is going for $11.45. This book is retailing at $19.95. So our probably list mine for $10.95, and that will be making us about a $4 or $5 profit, if I'm not mistaken. So about $4 or $5 profit. So we're gonna hit list. Let me see. I said $10.95. New is going for $12.86, so that's not too bad. I might just do. $10.95, 11, so yeah, $10.95. So again, we're going to go ahead and hit United States. It's not going to go through. Let's do it one more time. And this is really just, I'm assuming, is where your book was manufactured at, y'all. I don't have no like crazy books that's from like in different languages and stuff, so I'm just assuming they're all from the United States. I don't really think too much about it. I just hit United States. I haven't had any issues there, so do what works for you. This is just what I do. And then we're going to go ahead and input the price and then the condition. Again, scroll past these photos. You do not have to upload them. Make sure your fulfillment channel is clicked at, as the fulfillment by Amazon, and then hit save finish. Alright guys, so as you can see, the first book that we scanned is now available. It's showing inactive, out of stock with 0 available. Again, once Amazon processes your shipment, this will become available for people to purchase. So let's give this a second and I will hop back on and show you how to input those notes for your book. If you want to notate any damage or writing for your seller to see, I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. Alright guys, so the book should be up by now. Let's go back to our Amazon app. Alright, so click on the book, and then you're going to go to catalog, edit, and then you're going to go to scroll over to description, and then scroll down, and you're going to hit on product description. You can just put a brief description of anything that you just want to notate about the book. So we could put, book is in very good condition, minimal writing on inside first page. Something like that or similar or whatever. Whatever has to do with your book, and then you're just going to click save and finish, and then Amazon will update your listing with that description. So that's how you update, or that's how you input a description so that the buyers can see whatever notes that you want to put about your book. And one more time, you're going to go to catalog, you're going to hit edit, you're going to scroll over to description, and then down to product description. Alright guys, so now that we have our books conditioned, sorted, cleaned, and scanned into Amazon, the next step that I like to do is to shrink wrap my books. Or this step we're going to say is prepping. You do not have to do this. There are no prep requirements for books. It's just something that I personally like to do. I like to shrink wrap my books or stick them in a plastic, in a poly bag or a plastic bag, and this is just something I personally like to do to make sure that they aren't damaged and transferred to Amazon, store with Amazon, and just make sure that they're nicely presented to the customer. Again, you do not have to do this. It's just something I personally like to do. So if you're interested to see how I shrink wrap my books, then keep watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you 2 ways that I prep my books. The first one being these little plastic bags with the warning labels on them. Just simply take your book, slip it inside, whoop, and then yeah, close it up just like that. I'm selling this book, actually I'm selling this one as new. Yeah, and I get those questions a lot. Oh my god, you don't have any issues when you sell books, thrifted books for new? No, I don't. I pay very close attention detail to the books that I pick up, and if I sense the smallest little scuff or scratch or something like that, I'll sell it as like new. But if it appears to be new, y'all, when you go on some of these books, you're grabbing them off the shelf. They're not wrapped in plastic or anything, and you still sell them as new. Sorry for looking the opposite way. I have to pay attention to that. But you grabbing them off the shelf and they're not wrapped in plastic, and you still sell them as new. So if the books looks new to me, then I'm going to sell it as new. The second way is we're going to shrink wrap. So we're going to use these plastic films, these film bags. This is pretty big. You can seal multiple books inside of here. And it's not like sandwich bag plastic, it's more of a film. So again, I'm going to drop everything in the description below. So you just simply take your book, throw it inside the bag, just like that. And then we're going to use our impulse heat sealer. Leave a little room, don't do it too close. Tap the access, just like that. And then we are going to take our heat gun. Let me make sure. I'm gonna take our heat gun. Alright, so you want to try to make sure that you don't have any air inside your plastic. And then I like to start with the edges. And really you could just use low heat. Make sure, okay. I like to start with the sides, so that's normally what I like to bust first. There you go. And that is it. I can't see what I'm showing y'all. Alright y'all, so this is it right here. Yes, this can be a bit time consuming, not much, but I like to do this, and it's pretty cost efficient because yes, you have to buy all the things in the beginning, but y'all, you can literally use this with anything, y'all. Even shrink wrap some of my clothes, to be honest. So not a lot, but even like bulky stuff, especially like jackets or a big denim over, like especially denim. I try not to do any of the fabric so the heat don't mess it up, but big denim things. Like I took some overalls one time and I rolled it so tight, like military style, and then shrunk wrap it inside the bag. So I saved some money there. So anyways y'all, that's how I shrink wrap my books. And yeah, so let's go to the next step. All right guys, so the next step is printing and labeling the books. That is step number 4. I believe it's step number 4. We're going to print and label the book, so let's go ahead and hop onto the computer. Alright guys, so you want to go ahead and log into your Amazon Seller Central account. Once you're in there, at the top left corner, you want to click on inventory. Then we're going to click on manage FBA inventory. Alright, from here, I like to print and label my items before I even start my shipment. You can print your labels after you start your shipment, but I'm going to print my labels and label my items before I even start my shipment. So what you want to do is click on all the items that you want to print a label for, and all the items that you want to print a label for and ship in. You want to label all of your items no matter if it's required or not. When you go to the shipping, when you create the shipment, some items will tell you that, you know, a FSQ may not be required or whatever, but you still want to put an FSQ on all your items. I can create a video about that later, but just go ahead and print labels off for everything and label your items. So you want to select from the side all the items that you want to print a label for. So I only have a few books that I am going to ship in, and then I have a few items that I'm going to restock on. So you can use this search if you have older items that's in there and you simply just restock, and you can go ahead and search the item right here at the top, and this stuff will not go anywhere. So I think I have one more thing. All right, so once you have all your items selected, you're gonna hit on action on 11 items, and then we're gonna hit print item labels. Then you're gonna hit yes, continue, and then it's gonna, okay, so it's gonna ask you off to the side over here, the number of labels to print. So if you have multiples of an item, you wanna input that number right here. So for instance, I have 6 of these. So I'm gonna put 6 there. I have 14 of them. And it's one more thing. All right, so for these I have 20. So after you input all of your quantities, we're gonna keep it on 30 up labels, y'all. I'm using 30 up labels, and I'll show you those in just a second. And then, or you can change it to whatever labels you use, but 30 up labels is when it's 30 labels to the page, and I'll give you that model number for the labels that I use. So after you choose which sticker type you want to use, you're going to hit print item labels. Okay, and then it's going to generate a PDF right here at the bottom of the screen. You're going to open that up. And so we need 2 pages. So let me show you what labels that I use. Alright guys, so these are the labels that I use to print my FNSKU labels on. I use the Avery 8160 address labels. Right here it shows you there's 30 labels per sheet, so that's 30 of labels. Or you can find any of the ones that was any other Avery labels that had the 27 or 21 or something like that. Any other labels you want, but these are the labels that I always use. So we're gonna go ahead and get the labels printed up, and I'll show you how to label your books, and we'll move on to packing them and getting them shipped out to Amazon. Here are our labels. We'll just let them dry for a few seconds. I mean, they probably don't smudge, but you know, I'm just extra, so we're just gonna let them dry for just a few seconds, and then we're gonna get to labeling. Yeah, so this is one label, Broken Window, and this is the book that's gonna go on. You're just gonna take the label, and place it over the barcode. And that's it. You just want to make sure that your labels are matching the correct item that you're putting it on. You don't want that trouble, so just make sure that you're paying close attention and that your labels are matching the correct item. So I'm gonna give you time to go ahead and get your items labeled up, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the next step. Okay, so now that we have all of our items labeled, we're gonna go ahead and start our shipment. So let's hop back onto the computer. Alright guys, so now you're gonna go back to your Seller Central account. You're gonna hover over inventory and then we're gonna hit manage FBA inventory again. Alright, so you're gonna go back and click all of the items that you printed a label for. Alright, and then you're going to click on Send Replenish Inventory. And then you're going to hit Yes, Continue. And then over here, you're going to click on Continue to Send to Amazon. Alright, so right here, you're gonna have to fill out the information action, and then you're gonna put how many units of each item, how many units of the item that you have. So this is a 1x1 and just a drawn out process. This I just do a 1x1. If you know of a faster way to get this done, then leave it down so that people know. But I just simply go 1x1 and do it. This is one of the parts that I do not like about the new shipping workflow. But you're just gonna hit prep. Books do not have any prepping required, so you're just gonna hit no prep needed and then save. And you're gonna do this for all of your books. Oops. So since this is a book video, then for all your books just hit no prep needed, and then I'll get back on when I'm done. So after you do no prep needed, you're gonna have to put the unit numbers over here to the right. So if you have more than one of a particular book, then make sure you input that there. So for instance, this item I have 6. After you put in the units, you're gonna hit ready to pack. So after you're done inputting your quantity of the items, you're going to hit pack individual units. And then it's going to create your shipping groups right here. Sometimes Amazon will break it down into different shipments. This is one thing that I do like about this workflow, is that they don't break your shipments down as much as they did in the other workflow. So I only have one shipment, so all this stuff I'm going to ship. You're going to answer this question right here: how many boxes will these units fit into? And I'm going to ship everything into one box and pray that they do not lose my shipment. That's for another video though. But everything will fit into one box, and then confirm. So you're gonna go ahead and pack all your stuff up from here, and so that we can input the box information. If you already know what your stuff will fit into, then you can just go ahead and input it, but you still have to weigh it up. So I would just pack all my stuff up, and then I'm going to put in the box information. So let's go ahead and pack all of our items up. Alright guys, so I think that I can fit all my items into this small Home Depot box. This is a small size Home Depot box. So first thing I'm gonna do is insert a piece of packing paper. Like I always say, if I'm packing anything into a box, I insert packing paper at the bottom and the top, just in case you don't know which way people cut into their boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the books in first. Okay. I'm passing through here one more time. If you are messy like me, make sure that you're counting all your stuff and making sure that you verify that you're putting everything into your box, especially if they split your shipments up. Make sure that you're putting the correct items and the correct amount inside your shipping boxes. But I had everything on the table, so I'm just packing it all up. Alright guys, so it's everything inside the box. Paper. Alright guys, so I just did a quick Google search, and I didn't find much, but it looked like some people saying they get these warnings because it does let you continue. So I'm just going to continue, and if I have any issues, I'll let you guys know. But I don't really see why, just because it didn't meet the minimum requirements. I think they're just calculating the units and the size of the box and stuff like that. So we're just going to continue with the shipping anyway. Okay, so we're going to ship this on, today is the 9th, October 9th. We're shipping on Monday. So for UPS, that's Amazon's partner carrier. I don't ship through the non-Amazon partner carriers. So it's going to cost me $6.17 to ship this. So we're going to hit accept charges. All right, so here's our label right here. So you're just going to hit print. You're just going to connect to whatever printer. I'm using a thermal printer, so I'm just going to select my printer and then hit print. So that's it. Just go ahead and slap those labels on your box. Make sure it's on the same side, and that is it. You have your UPS label and your FBA label. So just slap that on your box. All right, guys, that's it. That is how I ship my books into Amazon. I really hope that this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.